Good morning, welcome to vlogtober day 23. We're getting there. Wow, this sunlight isn't doing the best for my skin. Yeah, so you know how my skin was kind of getting better for like a couple days? I think it's back to being not fantastic. I think it might just really be tied to my cycle, so that kind of sucks. I have some ideas of things I might be testing out for future videos. We'll see how that goes. It's Wednesday, so no gym. Was thinking about like getting up and doing yoga, but ended up just relaxing in bed, and I paid off like my 2 smallest student loans, so that's nice, I guess. I have to start repaying on all of them in like 2 weeks, so that's kind of gonna not be the best, but I figured I had a little bit of extra money, so I was like, I'm just gonna throw it at it, and I had enough to make payments to completely pay off 2 of them, so that was kind of nice. Yeah, just gonna get ready and get to work because it's already 8:50, so I kind of gotta rush and put together some sort of lunch and outfit and makeup and stuff. I also just remembered that it's like weigh-in, check-in day, measurements, gonna do that. When I weighed in, I was 182.2 and my body fat percentage is 24.5. So not really going down. I don't really know what's going on with my body, but yeah. I'm just gonna keep it up for the rest of the month and see where we end up. Waist is 32.5. My hips are 42.5. Right thigh is 22. Left thigh is 22. Left arm is 12, and right arm is 12.5. Looks like 13 3/4. So my office is decorating our space for Halloween. I have the skeleton, so I'm just gonna casually carry him through my apartment complex to go to work. So we have a special guest on the show today. This is Dabby, and James adopted him approximately 2 years ago while living in the dorms at our college. One man had abandoned Dabby in the middle stairwell of the dorm and had left him with some Taco Bell trash, and he just looked so lonely and sad, and after walking past his lifeless form for a few weeks, James decided to take him in and give him a home and give him a name, and his name is Dabby because when he was found, he was in a dabbing position. If you don't know what a dab is, you're probably over the age of 25, but that's basically, it's a thing. And so ever since, James has had Dabby, and he's become a family member, really, although we keep him in the closet most of the day. Actually, all day, every day, he is in the closet. Basically, my desk clump at work has decided to try to transform our area into Shelob's Lair from Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you know that scene. If you haven't seen the movies, you probably should. Unless you're Jordan, then I give you permission to not see the movies because they just really don't interest you. That's fine. But it's my favorite movie series of all time, and books, and just everything. I'm obsessed with Lord of the Rings. I have Lord of the Rings tattoos, just a little into it. And so we need some, spooky props to fill the scene with. See, like, some of Shelob's previous prey. So we have Dabby, who will be acting in his first major role as prey of Shelob. I also brought some other props. I have a spider web, like rope with web and giant spider decoration. I have the One Ring, on a chain, which my lead is going to make some sort of like spider cocoon mummy thing that's supposed to be Frodo, like wrapped up in all the stuff, and we're gonna have the ring like hanging out of it on the chain. I brought some little string lights. I don't know if I'll use them for anything, but I think string lights can add a nice little spookiness to some things. We're gonna be building these like giant Shelob legs, kind of coming out from under one of the desks. But for lunch, I used some shirataki noodles and pasta sauce and a field roast Italian sausage. And I'm very excited for lunch because the field roast sausages are so spiced perfectly, and they just like taste fantastic. And so that's gonna be a fabulous lunch. Yeah. So I'm on my way home. I kind of realized at the end of the day that I just completely forgot to take my lunch walk. Like, I just kind of ate lunch at my desk, and then I had like a little bit of work to do, so then I got distracted from my lunch time, if that makes sense. Also, my team like spent a lot of time like decorating today, which was a fun adventure. I wish I could take pictures and show you guys the inside because I think it's looking pretty sick. We got a ladder from one of the supply closets, and so I got to like climb up, and there's this pole that's like between our desks, and so I like put a command hook way up high on it, and we hooked this spider web thing on it, and then used like the pull apart wispy creepy spider web stuff and kind of like layered that on top as well, and then like stuck little spiders in it. We're basically decorating it to be Shelob's lair, like I mentioned, and so that's kind of creating the top of the cave in a sense. I think it's gonna be real cool. However, I'm looking home, and I have the street that I'm on right now, I have to U-turn onto to go the other direction, and it's way backed up. This is not going to be a fun time. So when I got home, I ended up kind of taking a little bit of a nap, and then we wanted to go to Target. And then I still had less than like 5,000 steps, so I'm like, well, let's go on a walk. But then it was dark and I didn't feel like walking outside, so we went to the gym and just went on the treadmill for like half an hour. And that was basically my evening. Watched The Office, did a face mask, now editing this, getting ready to go to bed. It's gonna be a good night. Go drink some water. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice night. I'll see you in the next one.